On this special series edition of GRG, we present to you Datsun Heaven, Australia. Come on the journey with us as we check out some of the best Datsuns on the East Coast, all the way from Brisbane to Adelaide and in between. Unlike part 1 in Southern California, we'll be featuring more than just 510s. We are GrassRoots Garage and this is a Datsun Heaven series. On this episode of GrassRoots Garage Datsun Heaven Australia, we start making our way back down the east coast towards Adelaide and pop in to Port Macquarie and catch up with Blake and his awesome little L20 powered 1600.
GrassRoots Garage. I've got a mad old Datsun today and cut to noise because it sounds sick. It's Blake's car. Blake, thanks for your time, man.
Cheers, mate.
Tell us about your Datsun.
72, 1600, L series, L20, twin 45s on it. Nothing too fancy, just a set of wheels and lowered, nice paint. Just simple, yeah. Just a cruiser.
So tell us about the history of the car, where'd it come from?
Well, I bought it off a mate. I've known him from school, and it was at my neighbour's place actually, in the garage there. It had been painted and the roof lining was in it, I think, and that was about it. And I hustled him for years, like, oh, you want to sell it, let me know and that. And finally I messaged him one day and I said, oh, what are you doing with the Datsun? And he goes, yeah, alright, come have a look. So worked out a price and just went from there.
What condition was it in when you found it?
Well, it was painted, but no doors, just a shell, TRX wheels on it, no motor, no box, everything was off, so it was a bit of a project, but no, it was good.
I'm kind of spewing the TRX wheels aren't still on it, man.
Yeah, well, I nearly left them on, but I ended up with these things, they come up cheap, so...
Oh, they're magic. I love the blue and gold. Well, like Rexy guys, mate, it's always blue and gold, it's always the colour scheme. I'm devoed, I want gold wheels with a Gemmy. I showed like burnt gold, and he's like, no, it looks stupid. I'm like, fuck, I wanted them so bad.
No, that's it. Well, everyone said, oh, I don't know about the gold, and I was like, no, I'm getting it, and worked out well, I reckon.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Mate, going back talking about Dattos when you're 15, right?
Yeah.
Just give me a couple of cars that you remember. Like what stood out as a car you remember from back then?
Oh, well, I don't know if you'd know, but there was a local car from here actually, and I think it was like a pinky purple colour. It had damage on the plates.
Yeah.
I think it had a Z18 in it or something back then, but yeah, it was just a local one. I think it ended up in Queensland or something maybe. Who knows?
We'll find some. We'll throw that down in the Datsuns, mate. Someone will pop up with some pics, mate. Yeah. Someone will have the Hot Fours at home that had it in it. Any others?
Oh, just a few off Hot Fours and that. I can't really remember other ones, but
damage. Yeah, we'll chase down damage, mate. I love local cars like that, man. Like, there's a few in Penrith like that, eh? Like Berserk, mate. You know, that's the one, mate. We had Noxie the other day. We finally got him on the show.
Bloody hell.
Frothing. Mate, here's my favourite question of all. Unlimited budget. What are we doing to the car?
Oh, I don't know, mate. Probably a stroker. I'd probably leave it how it is. Yeah. Big carbies on it and just
keep the twin Webbers going.
Yeah,
or are you gonna,
for sure.
You were talking maybe turbo as well. No, leave it.
Yeah, I always thought about it, but if I had enough money, I'd just put big Webbers and stroke it, I reckon.
That sounds sick.
Probably buy another one, unlimited budget.
Mate,
one for every day.
Yeah. So let's keep rolling, man. You've got unlimited budget. You've got a big shed. You're keeping this, stroked it, it's all good. You're keeping the Rexy. What else are you parking in your garage? Oh,
probably another few of these, maybe a 1200 ute. Yeah, who knows? Anything that would pop up, maybe a couple of old Holdens and that.
Gangster.
Yeah.
Take me right back. Tell us about your first car.
First car was a Pulsar, N14.
Yeah?
Bernard Meals, got it for a couple $100 and Dad helped me do it up. Bit of paint on it and that, just nothing fancy. And then I bought another one with an SR, not a triple S, but it was a Q or whatever. And then I ended up tossing up whether it was worthwhile modifying that or just buying one already done on P's and that. Ended up with a Subaru. and now I got the Subaru bug, so I got a WRX wagon at home too.
Nice.
But yeah, that got me into it. Well, my dad probably got me into it, but yeah, he had a few cars when we were younger and that. But
Nice.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
And then what made you go from the Subarus over into the Datsuns?
Oh, just since I was like 15, I've always liked them, mate. Seen him in Hot Fours and that, and all over the place, just like this with, well, they're not Simmons, but close enough.
Mate, looks smart, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brian. Brian's been on the show a couple of times, MC Racing Wheels.
Yeah, that's it.
Big fan of Brian.
Well, there's too many potholes around here to have expensive wheels, so.
That's it, man. A little bit of rubber, it's always good.
Yeah.
I would challenge anybody to show me a better sound than an old Datto Twin Webbers opening up. It's the best. I love it. It's Blake's car. Blake, thanks for your time, man.
Cheers, mate.
Well, that wraps up this episode of Datsun Heaven Australia. We really hope you're following along with the travels as we make our way down to Adelaide. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.